Hey everyone, how's it going? Like Butter here, and today I'm bringing you some Division gameplay. Now, I want to give you guys my first impressions since I got to play the game the entire night. It is now 9:26 a.m. I am extremely exhausted, so if I'm slurring my words or not really making too much sense in this commentary, that's why. I'm so tired. But I wanted to get this video out because my girlfriend gets home early tomorrow and I don't want to bother her when she's trying to stream with the upload, so I thought I would get my stuff done early today. Anyways, this is the mission in the beginning of the division. You can do it around level 5, I think, on normal. I'm playing this on normal here, despite me being almost level 10, just to get through the mission to show you guys how cool it is, and I have something to talk over to give you guys my opinions. So I was skeptical, and I didn't want to really show this to my viewers and stuff because I was extremely excited for the division, and I got a lot of people very excited as well. You know, the division got announced in 2012 at E3, and since then it seemed like such a promising game that we were going to get in 2014 and 15, and it just kept getting pushed and pushed and pushed. But I think, and after playing all last night, I'm almost positive Ubisoft hit the nail on the head. They took the extra years to make sure that the game was going to be perfect, and the game is perfect. It is unbelievable how big of a jump this game is from any other title that I've seen Ubisoft put out. It's fantastic. Now, me and Trauma, you know, one of my buddies that I stream with all the time, we were kind of getting a little bit skeptical about if the game was going to have enough content, because when we started playing through the game, you know, we were playing through the beta part, and at first it seemed like there was only going to be 3 missions. You know, the large missions like the subway morgue and the Madison, you know, the Madison Square Garden, or the Madison Medical Hospital, whatever that, I always forget the name of that. And this mission, we thought these were the only 3 missions because they were the only big missions showing on our map. And we were like kind of a little bit depressed because there's a lot of side missions and a lot of encounters that are literally spammed all over the map. You'll see them on your map when you go to a board, and you can get them and refresh them whenever you go to talk to somebody at one of the base of operations or one of the safe houses, and you can reset those missions. So you can grind those to gain XP and to do cool little side missions. And when they said that there was going to be 26 or 29, I forget the exact number, missions, we were hoping that those weren't included. And when we saw that there was only 3 missions, we were like, oh my god, like, this is a nightmare. Like, there's no way that these are only, like, 3 missions in the game. And so we relaxed and was like, we were like, no way. There's no way that's it. So eventually, once you start unlocking the wings in the base of operations, you start getting spammed with missions. I'm talking like tens, like 10 missions pop up at a time. I think when you first unlock the 10% of the medical wing, 4 missions pop up, and then 4 of the tech missions pop up, and then another 4 popped up, to eventually we were looking at our map and it was spammed with missions and side missions and encounters, and there was just icons all over the map, and I was like, yes, finally, we have a game that has a bunch of content, a bunch of features, a bunch of things for us to look forward to. This mission here is the Lincoln Tunnel. You guys can see I've been in the Lincoln Tunnel like twice in my life, and to see that you know, they didn't fully go into the Lincoln Tunnel, but they went in a decent amount. This is exactly how it is. I remember it being so sketchy. It's 2-lane highway. Cars literally pass each other at a 2-lane highway. And not even a highway. It's like a 2-lane road that you would see in the countryside. And to have to come in here and stop them from breaching into it, Oh my god. And even the small portion of playing up to where the beta was really fun too. You spawn in Brooklyn and the outskirts of Brooklyn, and you're trying to, like, you know, move through the missions there. And we grinded for about 5 hours, and we didn't even get through 30% of the main storyline. Now, 5 hours for a main storyline, for 30% rather of a main storyline, when you're only playing the storyline, is pretty damn good. Like, that's insane. That's a lot of content for launch day, considering most of the fun on MMO RPG looter shooter games is after you hit max level and after you finish the campaign and you go into doing PvP and going through the missions on challenging mode. Now, all these missions that you're gonna do, I think they said there's 26 missions like this one, where it's unique and you go through and you have to do a bunch of things. You have to fend off a lot of mobs. You're going to be able to go through and do these on challenging mode when you hit level 30. So it's like a whole bunch of new content comes out, end game content, if you will, when you hit level 30. So the skepticism is over. The game has tons of content, absolutely an enormous amount of things to do. It hit a point where there were so many things that we didn't even know what to do. We kind of just were picking stuff and winging it, and we didn't even get into the dark zone tonight. And it seems like they balanced the leveling and stuff. You're not going to be getting any purple weapons anytime soon. You got to grind. I saw the weapon that was in the dark zone vendor. It was required to be level 30 to get it. So the weapons are going to be coming a lot slower. You're going to see me rocking a green and a blue weapon that don't have the best stats. I tried doing this on hard by myself, but we haven't grinded as a team enough yet, and we're not even messing with the dark zone anytime soon. We may hop in for a little bit tomorrow just to kind of mess around, but overall we're worried about leveling up our character outside the dark zone enough to where we can get decent loot, so that when we do go into the dark zone, we don't just get completely destroyed constantly. You know, you want to make sure you build up some decent gear before going in there. So I just want to say, of all the games that I've ever been hyped for and been disappointed about, like, for example, Battlefront, I hyped it up, you know, tremendously. And if you look at it, Battlefront was only in development for like something around 2 years, which is an insanely short time for a game to be made. And to think that this game took about 7 years, I think, in development, and it is a absolute masterpiece. And I'm so excited not only to play through this on PC, but also to be able to play it on Xbox One. For those of you guys who don't know, Xbox One gets the exclusive content early. I got a review copy for Xbox One so that I could play with my viewers who play on Xbox. And honestly, I like this game so much, and I'm so addicted and so obsessed with it, that I may also buy it on PS4. So I'll have it on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So if you're asking for my opinion on whether you should get the game, yes, buy this game. I promise you, you will not regret it. If you like MMO RPG style looter shooters like Destiny, you know, or in third-person games where you can go into a dark zone and go into PvP and fight for loot, you're going to enjoy this game. Some games that you may have played that kind of gives you that fix, if you played games like DayZ, if you played games like Destiny, which I mentioned before, if you play games like, you know, even any open world survival game, I feel like you can get the same feel with this, but also mixtures of RPG elements getting thrown at you all the time is absolutely phenomenal. And I cannot wait until I wake up tomorrow to play this game and grind more. I'll be streaming as soon as I get on. You know, this video will be posted at like 2 p.m. Eastern. I just wanted to share with you guys how awesome the game is and how much of a relief it is to know that finally a company gave us a game that we were hyped and excited for and came through and gave us enough content, enough features, and a good game that took a long time. I am so excited. This is a big day for gaming. This is a very big day for gaming because a lot of these companies are going to have to step it up to these standards. Maybe we do have a bright future for the gaming industry. Maybe these companies are going to start realizing that the more time and effort that get put into a game and to make sure that the game releases in a proper state with a lot of content and a lot of things to do is going to make the biggest impact, and the money is going to be there to be made. So thank you so much, guys. We're pushing out of the Lincoln Tunnel here. We stopped them from breaching through, and we're just kind of clearing out this last couple of waves of people. Now, this looks extremely easy when I went through this. I tried doing it on hard on my own, and I died like 3 or 4 times because my gear still isn't that great. We didn't have enough time to kind of grind through the missions. That's what you want to do. You want to go through the missions on hard, and that's where you can get some decent blue loot and just kind of gear up. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the Division so far, for those of you guys who have played it. And I promise you guys, I think I bought the season pass right before I made this video. I was like, you know what, this game is way too phenomenal for me not to buy the season pass. I mean, I believe in it. I believe in Ubisoft kind of just stepping their game up, and like, you know, the whole thing with Assassin's Creed and you know, some of the Far Cry games that didn't work out that well. Ubisoft has really stepped their game up with Rainbow Six Siege, this game. You know, I heard Far Cry Primal is really good as well, and how they stopped the 1-year cycle for Assassin's Creed games. I think they're starting to smarten up a little bit, and they're starting to realize that there's a market out there, especially with us being in this decline in the gaming industry, where it seems like developers and companies are starting to rush games out to spend money on advertisement for the initial hype, to get it all hyped up and then have the game come out and be like shit. I think companies are starting to realize that it's better to take your time. Slow and steady wins the race, guys. It's so true. Anyways, I'm going to let the rest of this video play out. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to drop the video a like, and be sure to drop into my stream tomorrow. We're going to be grinding pretty hard, trying to get up into the teen levels. So we may even tap into a little bit of Dark Zone tomorrow as well. So be sure to stop in there, and I will talk to you guys next time. Take care, everybody.
Agent, my people say the threat has been eliminated. I thank you, my guys thank you, and the people of New York fucking thank you. I'm on my way back to the base with an escort. Let's talk when you get there.
Good job, Agent. If they'd blown those floodgates, we would have lost a major supply line. Now Benitez can get back to the security wing. See you back here.